And here we are, guys, before the next match of our night. Sue Cox versus Dana Brooke. But let's speak quick about what happened earlier tonight. We heard about the update that Big Sash is able to compete come this Sunday at TakeOver UK. And Big Sash, you all know, he's one of the NXT Tag Team Champion alongside his brother Sascha. And as they are the NXT Tag Team Champion and they have to defend, they will proudly put their titles on the line, as they have to, against the father and son duo of the Demon family, which means that the North American Champion Des Demon Jr. and his father, the NXT Champion Des Demon Sr., will try to get the tag titles of the brothers, and their war over the supremacy, over the control of NXT last couple of weeks and in this month. And also don't forget, we found out that later tonight, from our women's division, there will be our legendary champion Stacy Keibler in action against the same mysterious woman who attacked her last week. We don't know who this mysterious woman is, or why she decided to cost Stacy the match against her takeover opponent Xia Li tonight, but last week. But we will get some sort of answers, because if Stacy demanded the match to interim manager Sascha, and he agreed on one condition, that if Stacy loses to this mysterious woman who makes her debut later tonight in our main event, that Stacy will have double trouble come Sunday, because it will be then our legendary champion Stacy Keibler put her title on the line in a super sweat match against former champion Xia Li, and the mysterious woman who would then have beaten her tonight. But if Stacy wins, it will stay a 1-1 match, and she get her revenge on this mysterious woman. Anyways, also we found out that two underdogs will collide later tonight here, as Clark, who will be involved in the North American Championship title picture come this Sunday, where he will be in a super sweat match against Big Sash, number one contender Big Sash, and the North American Champion Des Demon Jr. In a big title match. Also in a big title match there will be Sascha as well in the main event of our pay-per-view event come this Sunday, where Sascha will challenge none other than the devil himself, Des Demon Sr., and Sascha could lose his tag title, same about Big Sash, but to the father and son of the Demon family. But also they could get some singles gold of the Demon family, or everybody also could retain the title, lose the title, whatever. Yeah, it's battle for supremacy, battle for control over NXT, where the boss on the good side of the universe, while the demons are on the bad side of the universe, and the war over NXT continues. Hopefully it will all come to an end come Sunday, because it's just going on for one month, but it got so intense, as we heard from Sascha's words been said earlier tonight, where Sascha spoke about he's been underestimated his entire life, and he also likes that it's in his favor, and that's what he can work with, and what he can use to his advantage. Because if Demon underestimates Sascha come Sunday, Sascha could probably use this to his advantage and win, perhaps with a roll-up or so, or with an unexpected knee of glory, and walk away the new NXT champion despite all the odds. But easier said than done. But Sascha defeated Des Demon Jr. 2 or 3 weeks ago on NXT. Yeah. The son of his takeover opponent, so he get with confidence, but also confidence might melt, because he never got defeated mentally, but he got beaten mentally by the demons, who got inside his head not once but twice. Last week on NXT UK was a example of Roddy beating Sascha, because of the demons getting inside his head and costing him the match there. While also this past week on NXT, where Sascha was yet again wanted his revenge on the North American champion Des Demon Jr., who he beat 2 weeks prior to this matchup, but he lost because of the NXT champion, the father of the half demon, and appearing and causing his takeover opponent the match, getting inside his head, attacking him, and Sascha lost again. But anyways, Sascha said that he does it best to control his anger, to stay focused, and he being mentally on a different level as he usually is. Also earlier tonight, Andy attacked his takeover opponent Zero, which is a very heated rivalry for the last couple of weeks and months on NXT. It all started with Andy and Zero having both issues with the Blade Runners and becoming allies, and then Andy turning on Zero after being disappointed and let down by the so-called hero, and in his mind, in his words, and since then they are vicious tags and animosity between Andy and Zero. And earlier tonight we've seen much of this with Andy hitting Zero with candlesticks, chair shots, planting Zero with End of Days on his chair, and also put Zero to a table with a choking STO after Zero tried to fight back, tried the best to fight back, but he couldn't. And yeah, also earlier tonight we got a bit of a so-called preview between from our tag team title picture from the male perspective, where the Blade Runners sent a message to Message Mountain by winning their counter with some cheat shots and numbers game, but they didn't jump them on the entrance ramp, what they usually do, but maybe it's to be unpredictable whenever a cheap shot happens, which is very, very smart of them. You don't have to like it, but we have to accept it. And now let's speak about the history between Casey Catanzaro and Toxic Blondes, and also why Sue Cox now is getting herself involved to this picture. First off, it all started 4 weeks ago, I believe that is, on NXT, where we had a 5-star banger between Casey and Mandy, which should have been the main event on that night because it was so damn good between those two women. And don't forget, Mandy is a former two-time NXT Women's Champion, but she lost to Casey on that night, and then later that night there was a number 1 contender battle royal for the NXT UK Women's title on NXT, and this match was in this match both Casey and Mandy competed, but they both didn't win this match. It was won by the Vicious Xia Li. But then at the same week there also was the Rebirth of NXT UK, where Casey had to face the other half of the Toxic Blondes, Dana Brooke, and Mandy and Dana tried everything in their power to cost Casey the matchup, but in the end it was Casey standing tall yet again. And the same result, and a similar result happened when Casey had to face the former NXT Women's Champion Ember Moon on NXT the following week, where Casey had some help from the NXT Women's returning NXT Women's Champion Dakota Kai, who smashed Ember into her head with a steel chair, and allowing Casey to pick up a huge win over another former Women's Champion from NXT. Then it was 2 weeks ago, then same week on NXT UK, Casey picked up a huge win over Sue Cox despite Mandy trying to distract Casey with her entrance music. And finally, last but not least, last week on NXT UK, Casey had a match against Mandy, and this time there was so many cheap shots and shenanigans from both Toxic Blondes, from Mandy and Dana, which Casey couldn't overcome. And after the match, Mandy tried to send a message to Casey by attacking even further, but to the surprise of each and everyone in attendance and everyone watching at home, Sue Cox of all people rushed to the ring and saved Casey and delivered some beatdown on both Mandy and Dana. And this leads to this match here tonight. It will be Sue Cox of Casey in a corner against Dana Brooke of Mandy in a corner, and let's see who will reign supreme in this matchup. And yeah, here tonight. But I think I forgot something, right? Hopefully I didn't.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Casey Catanzaro from New York, Sue Cox.
Oh yeah, I forgot about something very important, because this past week on NXT, it was scheduled between a match between Casey teaming up with Sue Cox against the Toxic Blondes, but the Toxic Blondes had other ideas and ambushing Sue Cox and Casey, which lead to a no contest. But a vicious matches from Dana and Mandy on Cox and Casey. So yeah, there goes this. But anyways, let's see who will reign supreme come Sunday, because there will be big tag team match between Sue Cox and Casey, as the rumors goes, with against Toxic Blondes come this Sunday on pay-per-view. But what it changed is Sue Cox usually stabbed every woman in the back and only cared about her gold. And she's a former and one-time NXT UK Women's Champion, and now she got beloved by the crowd after saving Casey last week on NXT UK. And well, there's a new leaf for Sue Cox, a change in attitude completely, and we will see if this can reinvent herself, because the last couple of weeks and months were very painful for Sue Cox and her career, with so many with loss after loss. And well, now changed attitude can change this, but there's comes Dana Brooke with also a changed attitude for a long time now. She's on the bad side of the universe alongside her teammate Mandy Rose.
And accompanied by Mandy Rose from Cleveland, Ohio, Dana Brooke.
She's as black as her attitude and deep inside her heart and soul, if she even has a heart. I mean, tough words, but I'm so disappointed in Dana Brooke with her attitude change after attitude change, and it doesn't help out with her career. Loses after loss, much like Sue Cox, but maybe one of these women can turn it around and get a much needed win for their careers, you know, here tonight and NXT UK, but easier said than done, you know. As Dana feeling proud about herself and her attitude change, much like her teammate Mandy. And I also never knew that Dana had a piercing, but the more you know about the people, the more you know about person. As now we fanning NXT UK is what come for the band. Here we are, close line from Dana levels Sue Cox, but the reversal from Sue. Look at the punches there from Sue. Look how she goes to the incitement of the crowd. Huge uppercut as well as Sue climbs down to the top as the crowd goes nuts. And the early goes elbow, but harsh landing for Sue Cox after Dana moved out of the way. Hit her with a big boot to the dislike of the audience. Helpful mat slam as well. Oh my goodness, what a counter there from Dana. Now she got in the corner, hit her with an elbow, and the crowd is pissed. The crowd is so pissed as Dana picking Cox up. Godwin suplex! Oh my goodness! My oh my, takedown there. Watch the leg sweep from Sue Cox. There's now armbar to Dana there. As, what a snap suplex there from Sue Cox, as climbing to the second rope, tried to fly, but Dana moved out of the way yet again. But also Dana missed the third tag and took longer than Sue Cox, because Cox has the speed advantage while Dana has the power advantage here in this matchup. But maybe it's Sue Cox proving me right with the Snake Eyes there, but goes in the cover, but goes can only lead to a near fallless. Mandy tried to distract Cox, but nope. As Dana now back inside the ring, whipping Cox yet again in the corner, tried to hit her with an elbow, but Cox this time stepped aside and Mandy up on the apron again, but Sue Cox not falling for that, to have to focus on the match, and that's very smart from Sue Cox, but also she needs to be careful that Mandy doesn't attack her, so I don't know if there is a right strategy in this case, as what a Russian leg sweep there from Dana, attacking the arm of the once NXT UK Women's Champion. Got hated there before we have even the brand, but now she got loved because of her recently changed attitude. As Dana celebrating herself, we got this light for her after her changed attitude. Close line on Sue Cox, but who will get the win? The much needed win from these two women. Both get so many loss after loss the last couple of weeks and months. Now Dana head scissor coming against Sue Cox. And also we get momentum come this Sunday before the big tag team match, where Casey and Sue Cox never teamed before, but Toxic Blondes are on losing streaks, so as much as Sue is, so who knows who will be the favorite. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. There's no elbow there in the corner, and now look at Dana. Head scissor coming to Sue Cox. As Dana getting the control of the match, after taking the control of the match, the crowd is pissed. Kick to the back there from Dana to Sue. Kick to the midsection as well. Now looking for a big power bomb. But Sue Cox is fighting. Sue Cox is fighting. The fight there that she is. As Mandy yet again trying to get involved. But yet again Sue Cox then let it happen. Snap suplex right there. As this time Mandy takes advantage. of the distraction. Dana tried to take advantage of the distraction from Mandy, but look at Sue Cox, small package driver. Yeah, indeed, Michael, and now dragging Dana wisely away from the ropes, and this could be it. But Mandy yet again tried to get involved, tried to prevent this from happening, but not even one, as Sue Cox can't believe it. I can't believe it neither, that it wasn't even two. But look at Dana, how tough she is with the clothesline. And maybe it will help her here tonight, her toughness, help her match them to Sue Cox, as Sue Cox is brighter than Bruce, gets whipped in the corner with so much force that she collapses. Mandy's mocking, Dana's mocking her while Mandy's watching her. And now kick to the drop kick to the back of Sue right there, and also would be interesting to see where those women will end up after their big time pay-per-view match, because they as you know, the rosters will be drafted after our pay-per-view comes Sunday, for the head scissor there from Dana. And we'll finally get our own roster after our rebirth 4 weeks ago. Now Dana tried to finish things. If the Samoan driver will be enough, the 1, 2, sweet. It is. No, it's not. So Cox kicking out as Dana can't believe it. As I can't believe it neither. I mean, it was so unexpected that I thought it would be. We no offense to Sue Cox. That kicks to the midsection yet again. To the private part of Sue Cox. As Dana, her back gave up on her, and it can cost her there. As look at Sue Cox with the German back suplex. As Mandy yet again, the distraction. Dana tried to take advantage, but Sue Cox so smart. To the excitement of the crowd. Step through neckbreaker. And now Dana keeping herself up, tried to get away from Sue Cox like the coward that she is, but Cox planning with another suplex, stomp to the face. And now what has she in mind? What has she in mind? Oh, it looked like a submission. It is. It is. As there might be no way out for Dana. There might be no way out. Dana tapped. Sue Cox getting big momentum and finally a win after the harsh losses the last couple of weeks and months. Wow. Finally back on the winning track, but what a tough win it was for it. And we saw the small package driver yet again take another look at this. There was sort of nowhere that I thought it would be it. And there we see Dana with the Samoan drive out of nowhere, which also could have been it, but it wasn't, because Sue also shown her toughness. And then we see the crossface, which was the win from Dana Brooke, and it's a new finishing maneuver for Sue Cox, I believe. And well, and impressive win, new finisher, impressive win here tonight. And it's after the attitude change last week, it's looking bright for the future of this very young and very talented Sue Cox. Wow, what a feel-good moment here tonight, but will be the same come this Sunday when Sue will for the first time ever team up with Casey against the Toxic Blondes. We'll find it out come Sunday, but also stay tuned for the big matches we have. One of those will be, of course, Sasha and Clark teaming up against the father and son duo of the Demon Family. And also, then we also have later tonight our champion, our UK champion Stacey Keibler in action against this mysterious woman who attacked her last week on NXT. And if this mysterious woman's defeat our legendary champion, she will get added to Stacey's takeover title defense again, title match against Xia Li, changing it into Super Sweat. But easier said than done. And also we will see also the May counterpart from our title picture, when it will be the Masked Man yet again facing Kyle O'Reilly, the teammate and best friend from his takeover opponent Roddy Strong, later tonight as well. That's what I just get the information via my headset. So by the boards of the Rectors or whoever's in or the interim general manager of both NXT and NXT UK. I don't know who sent me this message. Whoever's in charge sent me the message, and maybe it was all of them. I don't know. Anyways, huge information. So stay tuned, guys, and we see each other to the rest of the show, hopefully.